All right, we're going to talk about habit number 1, living an amazing life. And the question in the assessment is, how good are you at enjoying life in tandem with your achievements in business? It's a great quote here is, life is a great big canvas, and you should throw all the paint on it that you can. What we know for sure is that we have today and the next few minutes to enjoy our life. What happens tomorrow or in a decade or a century, we'll find out when we get there. But the idea of this chapter is to make sure that you fully enjoy your life along with your achievements. A lot of times people get so focused on achievements that they forget life. And business can be very addictive. It can be very exciting and it can be very, very rewarding. But a successful business or career alone doesn't really lead you to a great life. And unfortunately, some people make these promises to themselves, when I'm older, or when I make $1 million, or 10 million, or 100 million, or $1 billion, then I'll start enjoying life. Unfortunately, it doesn't work so well because the habits you're building in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s become how you live your life in your 50s and your 60s and your 70s. Here are the 5 questions to consider to help you understand whether you need to work on this principle or not. Number 1, you rate your current enjoyment of life at less than 9 out of 10. You would feel that you had used your life well if it all ended today or tomorrow. You tend to use your passion for work and have little left for the rest of your life. It's not normal for you to look forward to things in your life. And you often find yourself saying or thinking, woulda, coulda, shoulda. The root distinction in this chapter is about the head versus the heart, or what we call achievement versus enjoyment. Head success, as I've talked about, is very seductive and it feeds the ego and it makes you feel good. We're a big company and we hit 150 million in revenue or 500 million or $1 billion or even your first $1 million. There's a sense of pride and worth that comes out of these achievements and it feels really, really good. On the other side of it is the heart and the things that make you feel good inside, and those are the things that you enjoy in your personal passions or the quality time that you have with your family. And the idea here is to make sure that you have both. And personally, if you go and make $1 billion or $10 billion, but you're really not enjoying your life, odds are you're going to end your life with regret. And for me, that's a real shame. So key point, if you don't make time to enjoy what you achieve, your life might look great, but it's not going to feel great. The challenge for this chapter is to complete what we call the Amazing Memories Grid. Look back to some of your biggest accomplishments, your best memories, and look at what the head part of that achievement was and the heart part or the enjoyment part of that achievement was. Many achievements have both, and the best have both. But I want you to go back and think about those biggest achievements and what they gave your head, gave your heart. When you go and get to the last chapter, which talks about the plan, and plan again, you'll see on the master plan, there's a whole section right there in the middle that addresses this head versus heart success. In that tool, it has you think about the ultimate in your lifetime in both work, self, and life. And in terms of the ultimate, it has you answer 3 questions in each category. What is it you want to achieve? What is it you want to enjoy? And what is it you want to be remembered for? Personally, I find this a lot easier than thinking about your purpose or your why. Those things are excellent. But these 3 simple questions seem to be a bit easier to access and get into. So that's chapter 1, Live an Amazing Life. Challenge you to go and read the chapter and do the exercises in the book if this really resonates with you.